Pokémon Unite. The mobile where winning isn't by fighting, the map is extra small, and where players can die in a matter of seconds. But the biggest issue is the Pokémon themselves. Today, I'll be talking about my top 10 most problematic Pokémon in Pokémon Unite, at some point in time or now. These entries are based on my research and analysis of statistics, which I'll be citing in my explanations. First, let's start off with my 3 honorable mentions. The first entry is Mew. Honestly, Mew isn't much of a problem in my eyes. Yes, it's an S tier attacker for good reason, but it takes a lot of skill to play Mew to its fullest capacity. One could argue that few, or less than 100 players probably in the player base have truly fully mastered Mew. But it's on this list because when played well, this attacker is insane. It's really difficult to catch and has attacks that hit like a truck. My second honorable mention would be Zoroark. Zoroark is too difficult to shut down without proper CC because of its high mobility. Without drafting, it's very difficult to get teammates that play CC along with you and play well to shut Zoroark down. It has 2 dash moves that reset in 3 to 4 seconds at plus stage, and has an ability that can completely negate any damage dealt at it for a short moment. This includes Inteleon snipe shot attempts, solar beam attempts, or even lock moves such as Electro Ball. It's this low on the list just like Mew because it also takes skill to master Zoroark. My third honorable mention would be Meowscarada. During its release, it wasn't all that good, but after the buff, this cat became a literal beast. With a Unite move that can rip enemies apart in a wide range, and with Double Team that gives insane vision for the team again and again, especially during raid fight, this Pokemon can be problematic to deal with in games. Now, let's head to the list of top 10 most problematic Pokemon. Number 10. Trevenant. I'm quite surprised to see Trevenant on this list because I've not really found much of a problem with Trevenant, but my analysis of the stats can tell me why. Trevenant has a 14.78 pick rate in ranked matches, the 6th highest in the game, and a 50.44% win rate. I need to explain this win rate thing first before we hit on in the video. Anything above 50% is considered very good, even by a small margin, because assuming that both teams pick Trevenant, one will have to win and one will have to lose. Given its high pick rate, it's more likely to tilt towards the 50% mark. But it isn't that much of a surprise either. Trevenant provides excellent CC and damage absorbability in the game, and is one of the meta defender picks in competitive Unite. It's easy to play too, with the only slightly challenging combo to learn is its eject button combos, but when played well, it can disrupt the peace of Unite quite badly. Number 9. Slowbro. Pokemon already die quickly enough in Pokemon Unite, but Slowbro frickin' expedites this process. And no, I'm not talking about the mon itself, it's the goddamn Unite move. It's literally point and click, so one tap of a button, no combo whatsoever, can insta-kill an assassin, assuming your team follows up accordingly. Its mechanic is so stupid, I never really understood why or who came up with the concept of this lock move. It's not as bad as Mimikyu because when Mimikyu unites, no one can hit the locked player but others can hit Mimikyu, so there's sort of a risk factor towards it. But Slowbro is also just so damn easy to play compared to the others. All 4 moves are just a point and click thing. The main problem is its Unite, as I mentioned before, and its 15.7% with pick rate just above Trevenant's makes it very problematic in the game. Number 8. Blissey. My explanation for Blissey would be somewhat similar to Slowbro's. A point and click motion gives too huge of an impact. Blissey can just point and click on a teammate and save them from almost certain death. It's difficult to earn kills, especially on high mobility characters in Unite, such as Zoroark, and Blissey gives this Pokemon an extra life to carry on. Plus, who remembers the godforsaken Mewtwo Y meta? Yeah, no, please don't get Blissey away with it. Don't let her get away. Safeguard Helping Hand is just so good on Mewtwo Y. You could just Safeguard and Helping Hand it to deal crazy damage, then when it's low, just Unite it to save it. It doesn't make sense. The reason why it's not higher on this list because its Unite is somewhat balanced by nerfing its cooldown rate, but that doesn't make it any less problematic to deal with. Number 7. Leafeon. Leafeon's burst damage is broken. Simply put, Solar Blade, Leaf Blade, Solar Blade, Unite move. With 6 stacks. What the hell? And the reason why it's so broken because the Unite move charges so freaking quickly. Like, this thing has its power spike at level 4 and the power spike is insane. What is Solar Blade? Give it at level 6, man. It also has a 13.06% pick rate, which is top 10 in the game, meaning people have really been abusing this thing. The answer to Leafeon is to just wait for its Unite move to come out, but on a good Leafeon player, they probably know when is best to Unite move on you. Its secure on Solar Blade is so good. If a Leafeon's at the objective, it's basically a guaranteed objective. Number 6. Umbreon. Remember how I said that point and click lock moves are overpowered on Slowbro? Yeah, Umbreon is Slowbro but worse. This thing is number 8 on the pick rate list and is way too easy to play on both movesets. Plus, Unite move that can steal shields. Yeah, not Ray Shield, that would be overpowered. But I'm talking about Blastoise Shield, Crustle Shield, Goodra Shield, literally any Pokemon that uses their Unite move. Mean Look is also one of the more sinister moves in the game. A single tap can keep an enemy locked in a spot for a long time. And it's not like Slowbro, whose Unite move comes once in a while. It's every few seconds. Its ability, giving it immunity to hindrances, literally puts a broken power on an already broken Pokemon. It's too good, making it really problematic in Unite. Number 5. Comfey. Now we're getting into the really damn annoying ones. Comfey is the epitome of looks can be deceiving. It's the most angelic, innocent looking of the Unite roster so far, but it's freaking nasty. It literally amplifies the brokenness of already broken Pokemon. And I'm referring to the annoying and probably worst of all time, the Zacian meta. Zacian, an already unstoppable Pokemon, paired with Comfey, is invincible. It was in almost every team back then, and the one with the Comfey was the one that won. Comfey just gives amazing passive healing and literally cannot be hit when connected to a Pokemon. A good Comfey player as well can block, lock, or aim moves such as Detach to tank a Side Strike or a Mew booster attack for the host. It's a demon in disguise, and whenever a broken Pokemon comes out, Comfey is the problematic one that amplifies the strength of the Pokemon. Number 4. Clefable. Clefable is mad broken. Who in their right mind thought of the move Gravity? It's literally a death circle for any melee Pokemon. Like, you play Scizor and the opponent has a Clefable, you basically can't do anything. That's not even the most broken part about it. It has a passive healing move, Moonlight, that gives basically unlimited health to the entire team. At least Blissey and Comfey can only heal one ally at a time. Clefable gives repeated crazy healing in a wide area. Like, I wish I was deaf and blind so I wouldn't see the 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, or the sound of death. Its Unite move as well, used on an extremely lucky people, can destroy a team fight. Who thought of giving Clefable Explosion? At least make Clefable take some recoil damage. Sorry, what I meant to say was Clefable offers too much for too little micro knowledge, and that ratio is almost always what I consider the primary statistic to look at when determining how problematic a Pokemon is. Number 3. Eldegoss. This is another entry that I find rather surprising, but when I saw its statistics on Unite API, I knew I had to mention this Pokemon as top 3. Eldegoss holds the current crown of the most picked Pokemon in Ranked, and its win rate is 53.47%. 53.47%. That's higher than Miraidon. It's so freaking easy to play. It's just laying a goddamn cotton ball on the ground or on your friend and press a button to increase your speed and then play aggro. It's the highest basic attack damage Out of all the supports, it might as well be an all-rounder with healing capabilities. There's a reason why people call it Elder God, okay? Its Unite move also gives it invincibility and stealing capability. Let me just show you a clip of Elder God's gameplay.
Good for Nouns, I do have to say. I mean, they are down by almost, something like 250 points. They are, well, more than 250 points. They are just behind in level. They are everything. And honestly, wow, are we going to see the burn down immediately? No! Oh, what the steal from who else but a Desu? What a huge risk to take from E7 Jonas. They lose the Blaziken as well. I cannot believe what a quick turn.
Yes, well, credit where credit is due. Adesu is a genius to make this play, but the Unite move and the speed increase capabilities are what made this possible. The support won the damn game. Yes, it took skill, but that just shows how broken Elder Gods is and how problematic it is in the Unite meta. Number 2, Glaceon. Glaceon had to be number 2 on this list. It was what gave me the idea to make this video. No matter what statistics I saw, or who tried to convince me, or when Glaceon existed in the game, it has been a problem right from the get-go. And it's because of the way its move works. Icicle Spears. Yes! Emphasis on the plural form. It shoots not 1, not 2, not 4, but 8 spears in a short period of time and has unlimited range. You just need to basic with Ice Shard, then just Icicle Spear onto a Pokemon and shoot crazy damage onto the opponents. Just spray, and they can't do anything about it. If they're low, they are dead meat. You can charge it up by simply basic attacking it 4 times, as I've said, but what's broken is its ability Snow Cloak, which is on a recharge, but it means that if you painstakingly set up an ambush to catch the Glaceon, it's just gonna ignore your damage and Icicle Spear you back. It hits like a damn truck and it's not pleasant to play against. In fact, other YouTubers such as Spraygirls have covered this problem before and termed it the Glaceon problem. It's too easy to play and gives out too much damage in return. This makes it practically the most problematic Pokemon in Pokemon Unite, if not for a certain group of Pokemon that are more problematic than it. Number 1, EX Pokemon. I bet you all already saw this coming, or you already expected an EX Pokemon to be on this list, but let me delve thou deeper into these depths of knowledge. Playing against EX Pokemon sucks. Zacian had a meta period, Mewtwo X had a meta period, and then Mewtwo Y. The problem is, it takes too little skill to output so much damage in return. Mewtwo Y is a glaring problem. Like seriously, all it takes is a finger to wreak havoc on the battlefield. All you gold ribbon Mewtwo Y mains out there, y'all really have no shame, man. Let me show you how to play Mewtwo Y. Take your finger, place it on the basic attack button and just hold it there. Like, it's not just that, the devs took way too long to nerf the thing. It's as if they placed Mewtwo Y there to simply watch their player base suffer and rot if they don't pick Mewtwo Y on their team. Mewtwo Y's win rate in Pokemon Unite is a whopping 54.41%, the top win rate in the entire game at the point of this recording. It's not just Mewtwo Y though, Miraidon has a win rate of 51.72% right now, and it's the 9th most picked Pokemon. These current stats though, after the Miraidon hype died down. So, well, the main problem is that they didn't ban it in ranked. They did so before, but then removed the ban for whatever reason, like they want to see more chaos ensue. Seriously devs, please consider the feelings of your player base and release less broken Pokemon. And if you do want to release a broken Pokemon for marketing, just ban it in ranked. Thank God a current ban system in drafting is being implemented, so whether you win or lose is just down to whether you got smart enough teammates to ban the correct Pokemon. And, well, that is my list of top 10 most problematic Pokemon in Pokemon Unite. I'm not trying to dismiss the skills or efforts it took to learn any of these Pokemon. Like, kudos to you if you can play it well, but please just don't abuse them in rank because they are really problematic to deal with, and just have fun and let others have fun too. Let me know in the comments what you think are the top most problematic Pokemon in the game. Remember, if it's good, but it takes skill to play, it's balanced. Zoroark, Scyther, Mew. But if it's a point and click, or a drag and kill the entire enemy team kind of thing, then yes, include it in your list. Looking forward to seeing what you guys have in mind. I'm KiwiFrag, and I'll see you again in my next video.